But religion is about faith, prayer and love. But how far should you go for your church? What if you were asked to hand over your life savings or separate from family? Well, Scientology and exclusive brethren are again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Scientology has the support of Hollywood.
We have the ability to actually help make a difference in the situation in Haiti, and I just can't, see not using this plane to help.
But what lies behind the hype? The ABC's Four Corners spoke with former members of the Sea Orgs, an elite unit inside the church.
It's a slave camp, there's no question about it, because people are definitely abused.
I was angry. Don't get me wrong, if I could have gone up there and king hit the very individual that signed my daughter to scrubbing out a dumpster, I would have been there.
I had not been paid in months. They sat down with me and prepared me for essentially saying, good, we're going to take you to the Planned Parenthood. They're going to ask you, do you want an abortion? You are to say yes. And I was going to be driven there by a staff member who would be waiting for me outside.
And it's not only beliefs, it's also cold, hard cash thereafter, with followers handing over life savings.
I'm a Scientologist.
Another religion is also causing concern. Today Tonight tells the story of Craig Hoyle. The seventh-generation exclusive brethren says he was excommunicated for being gay. He was prescribed a drug by a brethren doctor.
He was wanting to go a different way. He told me he had some heterosexual desire, which he wanted strengthened. Thank you.
Oh, Doctor, I can't believe you would say that.
His family refuses to speak to him under orders of the brethren.
You simply cannot preach a doctrine of hatred and profess to be a loving system. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to think to yourself, well, something's not quite right here.
Well, Rev Dr David Millikan is our expert in religion and cults. Thank you for joining us this morning. Wow, pretty serious allegations against the Church of Scientology. We've heard forced abortions, overwork, funneling of life savings. What's your view? What do you think should be done?
Yeah, I think there is a history around Scientology that will haunt them, because they are striving to gain a type of respectability, and I think it's very difficult for them, because there are quite a few stories about them and about the exclusive brethren, which make it very difficult to gain that sort of respectability.
Of course, this comes just days before the Senate is expected to vote on whether to have an inquiry. Is this an area that you think politicians should be making decisions? Should they be deciding what is a religion and what isn't?
Well, in fact, I don't think they should, actually. It's not the function of government to step into the world of religion and say, this is an acceptable religion and this is not. We have a criminal code in Australia, and if someone misbehaves, then we should charge them, and if they misbehave themselves, punish them. So, I mean, in the same sense that you take the Catholic Church, for example, there's been a lot of priests that have misbehaved themselves. You don't say, oh, well, we should ban the Catholic Church. What you do is deal with the people in there that have been misbehaving.
And do you think because this is a newer religion, we know less, we're fearful of the unknown, if you're not involved with it, you don't really understand it?
I think that is true. As a matter of fact, we've got a program on Sunday night where I went and interviewed the president, and we got access right into the organisation and looked at some of their activities, talked to them about their beliefs. Because Scientology has been very private about a lot of its beliefs and so forth. And that always gives the feeling to people outside that there's something dodgy going on, So this will be a chance for people to really look inside. What do these people actually believe?
OK, we'll keep an eye out. The other one is the exclusive brethren. Is it wrong? I understand they look down upon individuality. Is that correct?
Look, all groups, all highly authoritarian religious groups are suspicious of individuality. They want people to conform to the basic sort of belief system. And if you step out of line, you usually are treated very heavily. The exclusive brethren don't like that sort of individuality, and they also are very fierce in the way they exclude people. I mean, if you leave that group, you have the curses of the group ringing in your ear. You don't get to talk to your family ever again, and so forth. And it's very fierce.
Wow. Well, we'll see what the Senate decides. We'll keep an eye out for your report on Sunday night. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you.
Pleasure.